Union Station in the foreground on a fine afternoon in Kansas City. The White Sox and the Royals are coming up next. Just off I-70 on the east side of town, a look at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, the opener of this three-game set between the Chicago White Sox and the Kansas City Royals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here with you for this AL Central Division matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a couple of right-handers set to square off here in the opener.
Well, here's a couple of guys that are making their season debut. Now, they've just been watching these first few games, so you know they're itching to finally get out there and pitch. So we'll see what they've learned, and we'll also see which guy gets off to a good start.
More from the guys moving forward this afternoon, but first, let's take a look here at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago White Sox, as Robin Ventura has them lined up this way. They'll square off against the Stanford product, veteran right-hander Jeremy Guthrie. Alejandro De Aza will get his first shot here as you check out his numbers from 2013.
And it's been a good start to 2014. He's got to be happy with the way he's come out of the gate swinging the bat.
And the pitch misses for ball one as we are underway at Kauffman Stadium. De Aza, sneaky power from the top of the lineup, 17 home runs a year ago.
Yeah, easily a career high. And this is a guy that only goes about $190, but he's proven that he can be more than just a slash hitter or a guy that beats out ground balls.
And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. 65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. Now a changeup by Guthrie. Hit on the ground for the shortstop Escobar. On to first is Escobar, one away. So De Aza kept off base to start things out. And with that, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for Kansas City. It's brought to us by Majestic. Adam Eaton will take his cuts now. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. The Royals going with their powder blue alternates they brought back a year or two ago. I like that. Like that a lot. He got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up, way up there on the infield. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are two gone now.
Well, sometimes when you miss with your location, it actually works to your benefit. I mean, this pitch is further up than I think he wants it, but hey, it works out for him.
Diane Viciedo will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. He'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
And this ball swung on and hit on the ground. And this is knocked down on the mound. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. Good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Starting lineup for the Royals looks like this. Felipe Paulino will get the call to face them, and the key for him will almost certainly be getting ahead in the count early. We've seen in the past when he's forced to work from behind, he can run into some problems. Behind him, the White Sox defensively will line up like this. Here now is Nori Aoki to start things out in the home half of inning number 1.
Right fielder, Norichika Aoki.
Now we'll try to beat one out here, but this will be just foul. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And this is over the head of Viciedo at first.
Not the way you want to start the bottom of the first. Now, this is a play that needs to be made, but instead, they allow a speedy leadoff man to reach base.
Alcides Escobar will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Throw comes back in quickly, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
Batting third, designated hitter,
Billy Butler will be the batter. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
And now that would have fallen under the infield fly rule if it was a fair ball. But no matter, he goes over to make the catch here in foul territory.
Eric Hosmer will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
And we'll see him work both sides of the plate with the curveball going forward. Now, maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
Now a curveball, and he pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that ball is gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field, and the Royals have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you're paying your big horse to do out there. I think he knew he wasn't going to get a fastball right there, so he just stays back as long as he can and then just explodes right through the zone.
Alex Gordon will stand in now. He drove in 2 of their 3 runs in that ball game yesterday.
Alex Gordon.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Nothing going right for him early on. It almost looks like he's trying to aim everything, and it's just not happening so far.
Still won't get him to fish downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
3 runs already home here. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now here it comes. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the 2nd out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
Salvador Perez will get his first opportunity now with 2 away, and the base is empty here in the home half of the first. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. Garcia is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. But not before the Royals strike for 3 on this 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the 2nd. It's now 3-0 Royals. Adam Dunn leads things off now in the top half of the 2nd.
The designated hitter, Adam Dunn.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the 2nd. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Done with that open stance, and here's the pitch. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. And that's taken in by Escobar for the first out.
Well, this is just kind of a little soft humpback liner, and these look like the easiest plays in the world, but Eric will tell you, sometimes a ball can knuckle on you a little bit. It didn't happen to him right there, and that's an easy play.
Avisail Garcia will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike one. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Aoki is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Connor Gillespie.
Connor Gillespie will stand in now. 2 hits and 5 trips for him in yesterday's ball game. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing that half inning against Jeremy Guthrie, as he holds on to a 3-0 lead. Mike Moustakas will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Leading off for the Royals, third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Therefore it is Eaton, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting eighth, second baseman, Omar Infante.
Omar Infante will take his first cuts of the ball game here. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
Here it comes now to Infante. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
And if you're going to work away with a two-seam fastball, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. Here, as you can see, he starts it on the corner, so you know what's going to happen. It's going to leak right back out over the heart of the plate. And that's a mistaken location, pure and simple.
Lorenzo Cain will get his first cuts here. He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Flowers looks up and reins it in for out number 2.
Now that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. He's got to be thinking he let one get away there because, that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
Norichika Aoki will try it again. He reached on an error and came around to score his first time.
Come on, Royals.
First pitch on the way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. It'll be Alexi Ramirez's turn when we come back. It's the Royals 3 and the White Sox 0. Alexi Ramirez will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Out of play. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Rolled softly down the line, and that is a foul ball. Now a hard liner, but foul. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
I'm not quite sure what that was all about. I don't think he knows either. That was almost in the on-deck circle.
So the first man set down in the inning now for Gordon Beckham. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1.
Come on, up, watch the game.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Yeah, he got his 2-0 fastball, but it wasn't in that one place, one spot that we always talk about. So that was a good idea to let that one go and wait for something else.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit as the White Sox pick up their first knock of the ball game.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Tyler Flowers will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. And this is fouled at the plate. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3 and 2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Three, 2, here it comes. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he swings under the fastball here as this is popped high in the air back behind short. There to take it is Escobar. 2 away now.
Well, this will wind up nothing more than a pop-out in the scorebook. But what won't go unnoticed in that dugout is that he battled for an awfully long time there. That takes a lot of energy out of a guy when he's got to throw that many pitches.
Alejandro De Aza will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. And that misses for ball 1. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Royals 3 and the White Sox nothing. Alcides Escobar makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Alcides Escobar.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Probably his best located pitch so far. Right on the outside corner, and that's the spot he's going to need to start finding.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Eaton comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the right-handed hitting Billy Butler. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. There to play it is Garcia, and that becomes out number 2.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Eric Hosmer will get another shot to do some damage. He had the 3-run homer his first time around. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Now a ball lined to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
It wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
Alex Gordon will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, I think we all know this guy is the whole package out there. He's homered earlier in the ball game. Now he shows off those wheels by taking second here on the stolen base.
Come and get that ribby.
Oh, tried to hold back as this is hit back toward the mound. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Well, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. He didn't even want to swing at this pitch. You see him try to hold up, but winds up working out for him.
Salvador Perez will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Here's a fastball called for strike 1. That pitch count, as you see, already standing at 41.
And you don't need Eric or I to tell you about that. That's way too many this early.
Fastball swung on and hit on the ground at third. On to first, and the Royals can't cash in as the inning is over. Royals strand a pair, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Alejandro De Aza will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Alejandro De Aza.
Grounded foul. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And he is going to have extra bases to start the fourth. Around second. He'll try for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Come on, go nice and easy.
The center fielder, number 1.
Well, they've been held off the scoreboard to this point, but they're in about as good a shape as you can be to push across that first run. He's into third here with a leadoff triple.
Adam Eaton will dig in. He popped out his first time. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Let's go, Royals.
And this will be fouled away. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And this is fouled straight back. Here he comes again, 1-2. And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Here's another 2-2. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 1.
Next for Chicago, first baseman
Diane Viciedo will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch to him. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
And here, I mean, if this is a high chopper to short, it's an RBI. If it's a lazy fly to right, it's an RBI. Point is, you've got to put the ball in play with a runner on third and 1 out. That's just basic execution that's lacking right there.
So there are 2 gone now in the White Sox fourth. And in steps Adam Dunn. Oh, Dunn looked like he wanted that one, but winds up pulling it foul into the stands in right. 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1.
You've got options here, so you don't need to go after this guy if you don't want to.
And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
Yeah, you know you don't want to give him any kind of cheapie here with 2 away. That's a nice block behind the plate.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the block.
Here he comes on 2-2. A liner caught at third by Moustakas. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Mike Moustakas will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Oh, and you cannot get caught making up your mind to swing before you even see where the pitch is going to be. I mean, I wasn't even close.
Ramirez has this at short. And they will get... No! He's in there. A very close play at first.
These are the tough ones for a first baseman. If this bounces a little sooner, it's not that tough of a scoop, but you see it short hop him and bounce right up toward his belt buckle. Not a safe spot. You can't dig it out.
Omar Infante will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. Runners off for second. Now a swing here as he flares this one over toward first. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting the double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
Lorenzo Cain will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Norichka Aoki.
Norichka Aoki will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
Come on, Royals!
Now here's the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. One left for Kansas City, but they lead it 3-0. Avisail Garcia will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
First pitch coming. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. There to take it now is Kane as he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman,
Connor Gillespie will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike one. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, 2 errors for the White Sox so far. Fouled back. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Alexi Ramirez will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Aoki is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. Still down 3-0. Alcides Escobar will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Come on, Kansas City!
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0.
Come on, you can do it!
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. The 1-1 on its way to Escobar. And they guessed right on the bunt, but this is going to be close. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, if you're looking for a reason why this club is losing, 3 errors so far in the game. The fundamentals, they're just nowhere to be found right now.
Billy Butler will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
And now on the mound, after all these errors, some guys will start thinking, I got to take matters into my own hands out here. You know, a lot of times, that can just make things worse.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
And this is how he's just going to mess with your mind up there. You wind up taking the pitches that are in the strike zone, and then you chase after the ones that are nowhere close. You know what? That is good pitching.
A look in on Escobar, now the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals.
Come on, choke up. Here we go.
And this is taken there by Butler. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Come on, Royals.
He's set, now the pitch. Now this pitch is swung on and lined over the head of the shortstop Ramirez. It's a base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in left. Here comes Escobar heading for the plate. The tag from Flowers. He's out at the plate.
The first baseman, number 35.
Eric Hosmer will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. For Butler, that's his first double of the year here on the young campaign. Now Hosmer swings and lifts a high fly ball out to deep right field. A leap and he crashes into the wall but managed to hold on to it.
Boy, this one deserves another look in show motion. You'll see him here. He's tracking this baseball. Now, go ahead and freeze it. This is a picture of concentration right there. He knows that once we roll this video, he's going to get a mouthful of fence. And I'll tell you what, that cannot have felt good.
Alex Gordon is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a good take there with 2 strikes. That wasn't an easy one to lay off of.
Let's go, Royals. Here we go.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Royals leave 1. They lead it 3-0. Gordon Beckham will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
And the Guthrie fastball, good for strike one.
He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
That's toward the gap in right center, and he may get himself extra bases here to start the inning. He's around first on his way to second now. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Yeah, not a lot of offense to go around for these guys so far. It's just their third hit of the ball game, but at least this one's an extra base hit and goes for a double.
Tyler Flowers will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Okay, knock him cold.
And this is off the corner and low, ball one. For Beckham, he picks up his first two-base hit of the new season. Next pitch from Guthrie will be number 70 in the ball game. The 1-0. Fouled straight back. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Just overmatched him there.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal. And it's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
Alejandro De Aza will stand in. He tripled in his last appearance. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Up high, 2-1 now.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Called strike on the sinker, 2-2 now.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
And I'll tell you what, a 3-0 lead with the way this guy's throwing must look like a 10-0 lead to these guys. I mean, they just haven't been able to solve him at all so far.
Adam Eaton will stand in now, hoping to get on top of one for a change. He's popped out in successive plate appearances. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. They trail it here 3-0. Mitchell Boggs will come on and make his fourth appearance in this campaign.
Mitchell Boggs.
Salvador Perez will stand in here as he'll get things started for the Royals in their half of the sixth.
Salvador Perez.
And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
Boy, hitting the guy wouldn't exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get him.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the 1-0. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Three and 0 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Pretty fortunate he was able to keep this ball fair. This is pretty close down the line. You see it winding up, one hopping the wall down there. That allows him to cruise into second with 2 bases.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Now this pitch is swung on and lined over the head of the shortstop Ramirez. It's a base hit. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now. Ronald Belisario will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Now pitching for the White Sox, number 51, Ronald Belisario.
Omar Infante will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. He's running towards second. Fouled back. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And this is lined into left field, and that'll get down for a base hit, his 2nd of the afternoon. And the runner will hold at second, so 2 on with nobody out. Lorenzo Cain will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
Yeah, just a little tapper here, but this is going to wind up being pretty effective because with 1 away now, it's going to move both guys up 90 feet to second and third.
Norichika Aoki will step in, a ground out victim as last time. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Now batting, shortstop, Alcides
Alcides Escobar will stand in. He reached on an error last time through. Lays off 1-0. Bad time for the strike zone to go MIA.
Yeah, and he could have used that one, no doubt about it.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Bases are loaded with only one out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Another 2-2 offering. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Oh, if there was ever a time for a strikeout, that was it. The bases remain loaded with 2 away now, so, you know, if they can get out of this with only 1 run scoring, that'd be quite a comeback.
Billy Butler will dig in. He doubled his last time. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
And there's a swing and a miss by Butler, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Oh, he's still got to make one more big pitch, but this is a great start with the bases loaded.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Royals settle for just the 1. 7th inning coming up. Royals out in front, 4-0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. Royals leading this one as we get set to start the 7th, but before we do so, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Diane Viciedo will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Diane Viciedo.
Here's the first offering. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And it gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away.
And there you get a look at his pitches by inning. You can see the count. He's at 83 for the ball game. Not a huge concern just yet, but he's starting to get up there.
Adam Dunn will dig in now. He's popped out and lined out. 0 for 2 thus far. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Done with that open stance, and here's the pitch. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Avisail Garcia will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
One on the way. And this ball will be chopped foul. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Aoki is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Scott Downs will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Eric Hosmer will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Here's a swing and heads up as he had to hit the deck for dear life that time. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Let's go one more time, baby.
Now here's the pitch. And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. De Aza will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Now, this is a really tough play for a left fielder here, especially when he's moving to his right, because there's almost no foul ground here until that wall comes right up in your face. So just a great job to stay with that play.
Alex Gordon will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And here's another fly ball. This one's heading out to center field. Eaton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
And really, from what we've seen here so far this afternoon, balls just don't seem to have a whole lot of carry to them, and this was another example right there.
Salvador Perez will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Garcia is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Connor Gillespie will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
And he struck him out.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Alexi Ramirez will dig in now. He's struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And this pitch is swung on and hit routinely on the ground to second. Throw will take care of him at first, and Guthrie's off to a good start to the inning. There are 2 away.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Gordon Beckham will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a check swing here and a little looper. And Escobar will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail here 4-0.
Your attention, please. Now
And a new
for the
pitcher
White
making
Sox,
his way toward the
number
mound. It's the
27,
hard-throwing right-hander Matt Lindstrom. Mike Moustakas will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1.
And think about it, in game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend.
Swing, and he pops him up behind the bag at second. And the catch will be made here by Ramirez. 1 gone.
Maybe a pitch here that he's trying to do a little too much with. He just can't get on top of it. Winds up an easy pop out.
Omar Infante will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. Here it comes now to Infante. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Barehanded, throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. Lorenzo Cain will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
Let's do it.
Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Let's get you into the line.
And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down.
Give him the green light.
Looked like a sinker there, but he got under it anyway. This is lifted out to left. Piazza is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Norichka Aoki will step in, and we'll see if they decide to pitch to him this time around. In there, 0-1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
And if you get him to look at strike one, why not go back to that same pitch in the same part of the strike zone, and they catch him looking again?
Oh, 2 pitches swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. There to take it now is Eaton, and the inning is over. 1 left for Kansas City. They lead it 4-0. Tyler Flowers will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
And he just continues to roll right along. He's working on a 3-hit shutout this late in the ballgame.
Alejandro De Aza will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
Goes the other way as this is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
And it had been a little while since they had any action on the base pass. He'd retired 10 in a row until that base hit right there. And now they're going to have to find a way to string a couple of these together.
Adam Eaton will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, obviously he's working down in the zone, hoping to get the double play and get him out of this. But he just made things worse now, as that's going to move a guy into scoring position on the wild pitch.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Boy, look at that thing dart. It's full now, 3-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Now a swing and a little soft liner here. And an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting 1 out.
Diane Viciedo will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
All right, let's hold them. Let's get out of it now.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And that is going to put an end to this one. And the Royals will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
One final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, the Royals were led to victory by the start turned in by this man, Jeremy Guthrie. Picture perfect there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Royals come out on top, 4-0. So long from Kansas City.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. The White Sox, no runs, 4 hits, 3 errors, and 4 men left on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Our paid attendance at Kauffman Stadium this afternoon, 40,793. The Royals thank you for attending and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.